Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are at in the world. And welcome to this channel, Freya's Crown. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. And welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I am very grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. So when you come into the video, give me a Fonzie by double tapping the screen or just simply give me that thumbs up. Or if you're watching it after it's already uploaded, please do the same. Leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know how this general reading resonates with you. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and hit that little notification bell so that you know when I post videos, all right? And that helps out this channel, and I'm greatly appreciative of all of your help, all right? So this video is for the element of water, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpios. Today is TGIF. Thank God it's Freya's Day. And every Freya's Day, Friday, we pull in the divine feminine for messages. All right. So water signs, what goddess divine feminine, what messages do you want to give the element of water, please? And thank you. All right, on the bottom of the deck, we have Anandamaya Ma, the joy permeated mother. I am my own guru. I know thyself that never changes. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at this card. I feel like she's telling you to go out in nature. I am also seeing on this card how she's only got one arm bare. The other one is covered. She's also got the third eye marking there. Some sort of enlightenment coming down through the crown chakra. So you may need to protect your crown. Okay. For somebody out there, the element of water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Thank you for watching. And if you are a hater, thank you for watching my channel because you're adding to my hours. All right. So this is the goddess that come out. The goddess of self-knowledge. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. Give me some Fonzie's water signs. All right. Sarah Sawati. Sarah Sawati. So her number is number 80. So 80 talks about the infinite. Infinite. I am abundant. I do not chase, I attract. Today is 6/26. So 6/26 adds up to an 8. So today's date is an 8 energy. The 6 plus the energetic year of 1 is a 7. 8 and a 7 is a 15, which is a 6. So you're definitely in this balanced energy. You're definitely connected. You definitely are in the flow of attracting. So attraction is very, very important here for somebody in the air energy. All right, water signs. So this beautiful divine feminine represents the self-knowledge of who we are so that nothing impedes the flow of creativity from the soul. Her name is a fusion of the Sanskrit words for essence and oneself. Her name translates then as the one who leads to the essence of self-knowledge. She is part of the Hindu goddess Trinity, the Tridevi, together with Parvati and Lakshmi. The three goddesses help the trinity of Hindu gods Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva to create, maintain, and regenerate the universe. The earliest mention of Saraswati is in the Rig Veda, a collection of ancient sacred texts that date back to 1500 BCE. She is sometimes referred to as the mother of the Vedas and is understood to be the personification of knowledge. So the Vedas, Mother of Vedas. Vedas would be your birth chart. Maybe you need to go check out your Veda birth chart. There's um, the I can never think of it. 4 different birth charts. There is the hold on a second. Tropical, draconian, and the city realm. Tropical, draconian, city realm, and Vedic. Those are the four birth charts. I knew I'd eventually get that out. So the Vedic birth chart could be is where your knowledge is, what you need to know about your spiritual journey. Go check that out. The Vedic birth chart. You can go on astroseek.com. You need your birth date, where you were born, and the time you were born. Those are 3 key aspects to your birth charts. If you know all of them, go check it out. The Vedic birth chart is very only thing I can say is wow. It answers a lot of questions. If you're wondering a little bit why you were here, what you were here to do, certain key aspects, certain lessons, certain blessings. The Vedic birth chart is very knowledgeable for the water signs. Go check that out. I know I checked mine out. I just did not write it down. I need to go do that so I can refer to it. But I feel like the Vedic birth chart is very important for somebody here. Okay. Is understood to be the personification of knowledge. Students appeal to her for assistance on exams, and writers and artists appeal to her to remove all obstacles that keep them from being a clear conduit for the creativity that wants to come through them. She is considered to be river goddess, water signs, river. Or the feminine deity with healing flowing waters. She is venerated as the goddess of music, the arts, and learning because of her association with waters that heal and purify. We're talking about you, water signs. Her her iconography often assumes her with a white lotus, symbolizing the purity of wisdom her energy brings. So, water signs are being purified. So today, on Goddess Day, Divine Feminine Day, she is coming into this reading to let you know when we are aligned with the essence of who we are, then what needs to be communicated through us, whether with words or music or artwork, can flow. When creativity feels blocked and stagnant, it isn't because the waters have dried up. We might fear this, but the truth is that self awareness is the key to unlocking our creative flow. What did I say about the Vedic natal chart being the key to knowledge, to wisdom? When we take the time to return to the essence of who we really are and nurture that essence, we realign again with the river of expansion that our soul generates. Saraswati is a reminder that anything we create that purifies in the process of making it is a blessing. Our art should be judged not on popularity, but on its power to transform us. So, somebody here is an artist, whether you're a musical artist, create through music, whether you are a writer, a singer, maybe you create art on a canvas. Maybe you are an artist. Maybe you create oracle cards, tarot cards, whatever your artist of choice is, whatever your creative ability is. She's coming through telling you you're not blocked. You think you're blocked. You think that the well has dried up, but it actually hasn't. Call upon her to help you. She is a water goddess. She helps you flow. She helps you create with that flowativity. Go check that Vedic chart. I'm telling you, There's something in that chart that's going to help you to see something more clearly. The energy of her card is a charge. Wait, the energy of her card is a charge for more self knowledge, more awareness of your own unique soul and what our needs are in this moment. She leads us back into a finely attuned space where we can express with ease and grace what the soul desires most to share. That energy feels like the river moving through us. It heals, it liberates, and it inspires others to return to their own as well. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. What is one word to describe the essence of my true self? The first word you think of is the word that's coming directly from this beautiful goddess, this beautiful divine feminine. So, the divine feminine side, it doesn't matter if you're a male, it doesn't matter if you're a female, what gender you are, your divine feminine is telling you that you know what you do. You know what to do to heal and to create. Some of you are a natural healer. Some of you have this natural creative talent to create music, to create art, draw pictures, whatever it is. You each have that ability within you. If you want to know more about that talent, go to your Vedic birth chart. It'll give you the knowledge that maybe you are seeking. Okay. So thank you, Saraswati, for your beautiful opening message for the divine feminines that are watching this water element video. All right. Okay. Take your time. Do not rush. Be in the flow. 4-3. Remember, this was an 8 card connected to spirit. 4-3. Take your time. Be in the flow. Okay? That is what she's telling you. Don't rush something, right? Don't rush what you're creating. Be in the effortlessly flow of what you're creating. Some of you are scribes. 144 is coming through here. Some of you are scribes. Look at what's on these 2 cards. The hourglass. See the hourglass in the background? To me, this looks like a tag, right? The price tag. There is no price tag on love, but there is an opportunity to grow from this situation with a 43. Okay. Get out your crayons. Start creating. What did I say? Somebody's an artist. Time for crayons. Bring out that inner child. See, there's a paint there. There's a palette, crayons, pencils, doesn't matter. Lipstick, got it. Eyeliner. Look, letter R. Could be talking to somebody with a letter R here. Okay. Some of you could be seeing 1144, 144, 777, 555, 666. Yeah. So water signs, take your time, be in the flow, right? I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. I don't know, but I feel like somebody has the ability. Um, Lyrics is what's coming to mind. Maybe somebody sits down and creates lyrics. I'm seeing a picture of Ice Cube. He is a rap singer. I've loved him forever. He's like one of my heroes. But if you've ever watched that movie, oh, Straight into Compton, I recommend that you watch it because he writes lyrics. That's what he sits down. He writes in a journal lyrics, and he actually makes songs out of them. And then he sits out and he writes out the script for Fridays. If you've ever watched the Friday movies, they are hilarious. Go watch the Friday movie. He also writes scripts, music scripts. He writes movie scripts. And I keep seeing his face. So, Ice Cube, go watch his movies, go listen to his songs, because he was a musician before he was a movie producer. And then once he started off that career as a musician, he eventually went into being a producer, making movies, writing scripts for movies. That's where the Fridays came along. So that's what I feel for somebody out there. So she is telling you, Saraswati is telling you to slow down, take your time, right? The essence of who I am flows effortlessly. There's no rush right now to make decisions. You can't feel your vibes alone, trust them. If you're overbooked, juggling too many things at one time, constantly playing catch up or racing around like crazy, being that hurried will not only dim your awareness to nothing more than a whirling gray fog of confusion, but you'll also miss the subtle intuitive guidance of this beautiful river. Okay, water signs. You are your own guru. Remember that. All right. There's the place you're keeping is caused by the fear that there isn't enough time left. So pull it. When it comes to the soul, there's enough for everyone and everything, including time. You're being guided to allow time to work in your favor. Assume a more leisurely rhythm and trust and actually stretch time. The elements necessary for your success aren't fully present yet, but they're coming together behind the scenes. Wait a little longer until more become evident. You'll be glad you did. Trust your vibes to wait patiently for the right moment to make a decision, and don't let anyone pressure you to do otherwise. So don't allow anybody to put pressure on you to make a decision in the now moment. Take your time. Take that step back. Listen to your intuition. Okay. All right. Beautiful. Saraswati. Forgiveness. So some of you may need to find forgiveness. We have third eye coming through. Saraswati, what wisdom do you want to give to the water signs? What wisdom do you want to give to the water signs? Some of you may maybe have some sort of an artist ability to draw nature, draw animals. Okay. What wisdom? Self-worth. So this definitely talks about being in a flow. Sacral chakra, water signs, the water elements there. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, don't work, workaholic. Don't burn yourself out. Look at the canvases. What did I say? Somebody had ability to draw nature, draw animals. Look, nature. Okay. So don't workaholic, right? Don't burn your damn self out. Okay. Don't overload yourself. Don't draw these things up and then leave them sit there and collect dust. Do what you need to do. Be in the flow, right? You have somebody who wants to guilt trip you, right? To doing all of their work. This come out air signs. They want to keep you chained to doing all of their work, to overloading, to overworking. Yeah, and they're mad. They're mad. See these three people that are mad? They're trying to paint a picture of you through fear based words. All right. So let's go ahead and read the forgive part because it done popped out before I even really asked the question. So, and it is third eye energy. So some of you have the ability to draw from your third eye, right? You psychically see it and you have the ability to put it down on canvas. See the palette. Didn't I see that on one of these cards? The paint palette right here. In a town of amethyst, so you may need to use amethyst, lives Rhonda Rhino. So somebody's name could be Rhonda. She doesn't take her mother's drinking problem personally, but she dreams of becoming a beloved family pet. One day, gunfire rings out. Rhinos scatter, and a small human child is caught up in the chaos. Rhonda picks him up and runs for safety. Humans discover the pair curled up asleep under a tree. They shoot Rhonda with a sleeping dart. I'm rereading it here for a second. I'm actually, I don't know why, but I was just like, stop. All right. Rhonda, okay. When she awakens, she is in a garden with a little boy and his family, Rhonda's new family. Rhonda's true essence lies in not harboring resentment. She transcends forgiveness because her focus is on her intention, not her pain. This may be a time for family healing. Can I forgive myself for loving people who hurt me? Wishes fulfilled, holding on to dreams, past wounding, belonging, self forgiveness, and fulfillment. So you definitely may have somebody in your family pushing you, right? Pushing you to make some sort of a decision here. This is somebody who harbors resentment, right? Harbors resentment, guilt tripping you, guilt tripping you with the words, playing on your emotions for maybe something you do for work, or pushing you to do their work, verbally manipulating you, painting bad pictures. Somebody who has a drinking problem. Look in the back of this card. See, she's drinking something, passed out. Doesn't take her mother's drinking problem personally. See a female drinking. So she could be seeing somebody in their dreams. You could be seeing somebody in your dreams. This person may be coming back through as a loving pet, maybe coming back through as an animal. Something about gunfire, maybe somebody shooting somebody because they're mad, so be aware of that. Be shooting not with a gun, but maybe shooting a movie, creating a movie, as I talked about with Ice Cube. So self-worth talks about this child, right? This child who the salmon chair appears to an Inuit child, somebody who's very intuitive, somebody who's very psychic, somebody who has premonition dreams. Playing in the snow. Valley and River are the salmon chair's protectors. So somebody's name could be River, somebody's name could be Rhonda, somebody's name could be Sarah. I never get to see it, complains River. Valley whispers, there are those who can close their eyes and see it. The child rushes home to tell her elders about the chair. but no one believes her, and she lies down exhausted. Later, the chair appears to her again. She climbs in and feels the great servant's love. People, events, and material objects behind your frame of reference are being drawn to you. Aim higher, for you will draw even greater experiences in your life. Allow your energy to grow and flow. Receiving is an action. So flow effortlessly into receiving something. So something about timing is significant. How do I relate to the word deserving? Am I ready to allow myself to receive others may not? Greater knowledge, innocent curiosity, be rewarded, receiving divine love, faith, self love, and value. So there could have been somebody who did not value you, somebody who did not see your self worth, um, somebody who did not want you to see your self worth here, somebody who feels that you do not deserve something that you are working on, somebody who wanted you to do all the work and they receive it. For some of you, keep you chained and bound to doing all the work. And this is three people who are very mad, very mad. And they are in fear that you're going to see something for some of you. Something is coming in divine timing. hmm Something is coming in divine timing, some sort of enlightenment. You're going to see something when it comes maybe to a legal issue. Then these three people are going to be pissed off because something that maybe they were trying to receive, they're not going to receive. All right. So, forgiveness. What did I say? 7. Sneaky, shady people. Somebody is a sneaky, shady individual. 2 of coins. 2 and a 7 is a 9. So, forgiveness. So, somebody may be wanting to come in and ask for forgiveness for sneaking around, being shady, lying, water signs. See, she's got these 5 swords, the feminine, a female maybe. And this person gathered up the 5 of swords and was going around behind somebody's back, right? Going around behind somebody's back, drinking. This person's a drinker, going around behind somebody's back, saying that they were doing all the work or trying to take credit for something that you were working on while you were putting in all the work. Justice is about to be served, and you got 3 people who are going to be pissed off. And they're fearing that you're going to find out the truth. Because I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you've already seen it in your dreams. See the moon. We got the full moon in Corn coming. Something is out of balance. I feel like there's 2 people going back and forth. You can see there's 2 people, 2 fruits on this card. A blueberry, and I don't know what that other card is. A raisin, a plum, I don't know. Two and a 7 is a 9. So something could be happening on July 6th, which is next Thursday. Somebody may want your forgiveness, or maybe you're forgiving somebody. Somebody may be wanting your forgiveness because they're getting caught up for their sneaky, shady crap. You see that there is a door open here, but it's in reverse. So somebody could be waiting for the right opportunity. Somebody could be coming to your door. Sacral chakra, because they feel guilty for something, for sneaking around. All right, self-worth, self-worth, temperance. So I love the fact that we have the temperance coming out here, because this triple confirms that somebody is divinely protected. Somebody is divinely protected, and in divine timing, because the temperance card does talk about divine timing, be patient, because whatever it is that you are working on is to protect it. 7, 2, and 14. July 14th could be significant. You could have been working on something for 2 years. Eight of Wands, some sort of communication is coming in from this Knight of Coins. This is a repetitive pattern with the Knight of Coins, a repetitive pattern. We have the Fool card, so there's definitely a new beginning. This is a repetitive pattern of somebody being taken advantage of, right? Always taking advantage of somebody's generosity, always asking for a handout, right? Instead of wanting to put in the work. They always carrying the load, right? Guilt tripping somebody, and like I said, asking for a handout. 6 cups. This is like somebody is very immature. Somebody is always speaking, oh, I'm always right, right? It's my way or the highway here kind of situation is what I'm seeing. Definitely some sort of communication coming through. Can we clarify the Two of Coins with the forgiveness for the element of water? King of Coins. Somebody paid somebody to do something. Somebody paid somebody to sneak around behind somebody's back, to spread a lot of lies, rumors, gossip, point a lot of fingers. And now they may be realizing they made a bad investment to team up with these two people. Yeah. Somebody has realized they made a bad investment, and now they want to come in and ask for forgiveness. The King of Coins in reverse is somebody who is very ungrounded. Somebody is very unbalanced. Somebody who only wants to see things one way, right? Somebody who likes to manipulate. Somebody is very manipulative. So that could be somebody's father as well. Somebody could have took somebody's pet and, unalive. Somebody is harboring resentment. This person hurt somebody here. This person could have hurt a water sign. Now wants to either ask for forgiveness or um, for wounding somebody, for making a bad investment, maybe getting married for somebody here. The Seven of Swords is who makes a bad investment, was sneaking around, lying, being shaded. This person could have been unfaithful. Spirit is telling you to take your time because time heals all wounds. Self-worth, definitely divinely protected. Something that you are working on is divinely protected. Nine of Cups. Yeah, somebody was definitely playing on your wounds. They were trying to block your wishes. And they paid somebody to go behind your back and do some shady shit. This person could have psychically spied into your life. The Nine of Cups in reverse talks about somebody who is, unhappy, somebody who has very low self-esteem, somebody who possibly has a drinking problem, somebody who is very codependent, right? With the Nine of Cups in reverse, somebody is very codependent, always looking for somebody else to fill up their cup, right? Somebody who doesn't believe the fact that somebody heavily protected. This is a guardian angel. This is a guardian angel, an archangel, definitely an angel. Somebody is definitely protected here. And somebody did not believe how truly protected somebody truly was. So we got river, flowing river. So somebody was very icy, cold-hearted, cold calculated. We have 9 coming through here, double nines. Five of Swords. They wanted to win at all costs, even if it meant verbally, like gossiping, lying, trying to public humiliate somebody, spreading a lot of rumors, pointing a lot of fingers, trying to ruin somebody's reputation. They thought something unfair, trying to maybe even lie to the judicial system to try to set somebody up, somebody to miss some sort of an opportunity, somebody who, again, lacks self-love. The Four of Cups represents the heart chakra, somebody who's heartless, somebody, yeah, strength card. Somebody was trying to control something. Control how the public viewed somebody. Trying to control a mob of people. Trying to set somebody up to go to jail. Somebody who either a Capricorn or somebody who has some sort of an attachment. Drugs, alcohol, right? We're talking about somebody who's a drinker. Somebody who abuses alcohol. Somebody who has some sort of a DUI, an alcohol addiction, a drug addiction, right? Definitely drinking coming through here. Alrighty, that's what I got for you, water signs. Thank you for watching. I have to go grab something to eat. As you can tell, my hands are shaking. I'm feeling a little woozy. I will be back to do the last video when I get done eating a snack. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.